Buenas tardes a todos, espero que ustedes estén bien. Hoy les quiero hablar sobre un par de cosas, anuncios importantes para esta semana, como las presentaciones, igual la composición y también las actividades de VHL y los recordings que tienen que hacer. Bien, okay, so we are on our homepage for D2L. And I just kind of wanted to go over a few important things with everyone. So the oral midterms will be this week. It's really important that you guys remember that it has to be at least 3 minutes in length. Basically, by today, I'm going to need you guys to email me with 3 times that work for you. And I will email you by the end of the day today with your scheduled time. I'll choose one of the times that you and your partner tell me is the best for you. I've only had about half of you sign up, so please make sure that you do that by 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, Arizona time, so that I can let you know by midnight Arizona time which ones are the times that work best for me. You guys already do have the 4 options that I will be choosing from, basically. And they're all the options that we have seen so far with the VHL recordings. Okay, but I wanted to kind of read them out to you so that you guys could understand and hear a little bit better the pronunciations, just in case you had any questions. So I'm going to be going through them right now so that you guys can get a little bit more exposure to that. So, opción 1, ¿cómo eres? And that's asking, what are you like? What is your personality like? You know, who are you as a person? Okay. Instrucciones. Haz las siguientes preguntas a tu compañero o compañera y pídele que responda sí, no o a veces. Okay, and if you ever see this here where it's an O/A or O parentheses A, it's just dealing with masculine or feminine. So are you talking to a man or a woman, basically? Typically for a man, you will say compañero, ending in an O, and for a woman, compañera. If it is a mixed group of men and women, you would say compañeros. You take the plural masculine form. If it's just a group of men, you would also say compañeros. Or if it's a group of women solely, you would say compañeras, ending in AS. So let's see. Número 1. ¿Te pones nervioso cuando estás con gente? Okay. Are you nervous around people? Número 2. ¿Te molesta expresar tus emociones? Número 3. ¿Tienes miedo de dar el primer paso para iniciar una conversación? Número 4. ¿Te pone nervioso la idea de tener una cita a ciegas? Número 5. ¿Te sientes inseguro cuando te critican? Número 6. ¿Tienes vergüenza de hablar en público? Número 7. ¿Piensas mucho antes de tomar una decisión? Número 8. ¿Piensas que, si eres muy simpático, las personas pueden creer que eres falso? Número 9. ¿Piensas que coquetear es inmaduro? Número 10. ¿Te llevas bien con las personas muy tímidas? Okay, so basically in that section, you're just going to be going back and forth and discussing those things with your partner. So you would read them out and the partner would say sí, no, or a veces, just depending on what the question is, and then the partner would read them back to you in the oral dialogue. Okay, opción 2, ¿dónde estamos? Where are we? Instrucciones. En parejas, elijan una de estas ciudades. Tu compañero tiene que adivinar de qué ciudad se trata. Den 5 pistas usando los verbos ser o estar. Si las pistas no son suficientes, su compañero o compañera puede hacer preguntas con ser o estar cuya respuesta sea sí o no. Algunos temas para las afirmaciones o las preguntas pueden ser ubicación, comida, características de la ciudad, actividades, etc. Okay, and here you would just choose one city. One person would choose the city so that the other person could try to choose which city is it. Okay, and you can talk about things such as location, food, characteristics of the city, different activities, but you also have to use ser and estar. That's in the instructions. So you have to be able to differentiate between the two. Okay, so we have a couple of different options. Okay, The first one, Buenos Aires, Argentina. We also have Quito, Ecuador, Madrid, España, Lima, Perú, San José, Costa Rica, México DF, or just DF in Mexico. So you would just kind of give some different clues or hints. That's what it's talking about, the pistas, and it asks for 5 specifically. So if you were to have this one, you might talk about the different foods, the different activities in the city, holidays, anything that could make that city stand out from the others on the list. Okay, opción 3, la ciudad. Instrucciones. En parejas, túrnense para hablar de la última vez que visitaron una ciudad que no conocían. Okay, so the questions here are basically talking about trips. Okay, trips visiting a city. Where did you go? Okay, número 1, ¿a dónde fuiste? Where was it? Número 2, ¿por qué fuiste? Why did you go? Número 3, ¿quién planeó el viaje? Who planned the trip? Número 4, ¿cuándo fue? When was it? Número 5, ¿cuánto tiempo te quedaste? How long did you stay? Número 6, ¿qué hiciste allá? What did you do there? Número 7, ¿quiénes fueron y quiénes no pudieron ir? Who went and who was not able to go? Número 8, ¿te gustó? ¿Y por qué? Did you like it? Why? So you just go back and forth answering those things. So if somebody says to you, ¿a dónde fuiste? You could say, yo fui, because they're asking fuiste in the tú form. So when you respond in the yo form, right? Because they're asking you in the tú, and you respond I or me in the yo form. So, ¿a dónde fuiste? Fui a México DF, o fui a España, fui a Buenos Aires, wherever you want to say that you're going, or whatever trip it was that you took. And then you go from there and make sure that you're responding in the yo form and not in the tú form or the el, ella, usted form. Okay. The last one is opción 4, antes. Instrucciones. En parejas, túrnense para hacerse preguntas usando estas frases. Okay. Ir a las discotecas. Like go out to the parties, the clubs, the discos. Tomar vacaciones. Take vacations. Ir de compras al centro comercial. Go shopping in the shopping center. Hacer diligencias los fines de semana, right? So like running errands, basically. Trabajar por las tardes, working in the afternoons. Preocuparse por el futuro, worrying about the future. So you ask questions using these phrases, right? So you could say, ¿cuándo fue la última vez que fuiste a la discoteca? When was the last time you went to the club? O ¿cuándo fue la última vez que tomaste una vacación? When was the last time you took a vacation? So on the day of the oral midterm, what I'm going to do is send you guys one of the options. So if you guys are going to be signing up for tomorrow, Wednesday at 3 p.m. in the morning sometime, I will send you an email that says you have option 1 or option 3, whatever option I choose, and I will be switching them around for different groups so not everybody will get the same option. So try to practice this tonight, tomorrow, anytime you have with your partner before the oral midterm. Okay, good. Another thing that we have to keep in mind is that tomorrow the composiciones are due, but just the rough draft. Okay, composición, rough draft, and it will be due, I will show you where to turn them in. So let's go to module 3. And what we're going to do here is see what is the composition about. Okay, write about a person who impacted your life. Use the preterite and imperfect tenses to describe the person and what he or she did to impact you. And it tells you here it must be 350 words. Okay, this is gonna be our rough draft. You type it up, double space, Times New Roman, 12-point font. So you'll turn it in here. You'll basically go in here. This is like a Dropbox assignment turn in. You'll be able to turn it in, and then what I want you to do is send the rough draft to your partner so that you guys can complete the peer review that's going to be done due by Sunday. And basically you're going to go over the composition and try to see like has this person followed all the instructions? Is it in Times New Roman? Is it double spaced? Is it 12-point font? Is it 350 words? Did they use the preterite? Did they use the imperfect? Did they write about a person? Did they describe this person? And then you can describe the person using ser and estar. Okay, did they talk about what they did to impact you? Basically, did you follow the instructions? And then from there, you can look at it a little bit further, and I'll be posting a guidelines for you for the peer review. Once you're done with the peer review, you're going to turn it in here, but what you'll turn in is the comments that you have made to someone else's paper, and I will post a video a little bit later on that discusses that a little bit further. How to make comments, for example, in a Word document, how to highlight things, change things, and what to look for. Okay, you'll still also have your partner dialogues through Adobe Connect and have to do the VHL activities. So let's go ahead and go to VHL so we can see what is going to be due for this week. So we're going to go to our book, Imagina. And we're going to go to activities. And make sure that we're going to Lección 3 because we're in Module 3. And it tells us here everything that is going to be due tomorrow. Okay, so just make sure you go through. Here's the cortometraje. Go through each tab just to make sure that there isn't going to be something due in one of the tabs for the following day. And the tabs that have these little arrows here, they have multiple tabs. So make sure that you go through all of them just in case that there's something in there that you need to complete either for tomorrow or for Sunday. Okay, so we'll go back up here, go to the next one, estructuras, and see what we have here. So here now we have subjunctive. That's going to be due tomorrow. Opiniones is for the partner chat. Object pronouns, that's going to be due Sunday. Commands will be due the following Wednesday. We have cultura. Yeah, so just go through all of these tabs for the estructuras or the gramática, just in case, so you can make sure that you get everything done that you need to complete. Also, I've been posting your guys' grades. One thing that you may see if you go into grades is when you're in here, you should see something that says, you won't see it here because this is for the instructor, but you'll see something that says feedback, and there might be like a little yellow star. Open that because a lot of times I will have posted feedback in there for you guys so that you can see what are my comments. Good. So if anybody has any questions, please let me know. I am going to be uploading a grammar tutorial about the subjunctive to go over a little bit more before you guys have to turn it in tomorrow night. So if anyone has any questions, please let me know. Send me an email here, snbrock@email.arizona.edu. If you guys are struggling with anything, let me know. I know online classes can be a little bit more challenging for some people than in-person classes. So if you're having issues, please let me know. Communicate with me so that I can be aware of it. And other than that, I hope that this video was helpful for you guys, and I look forward to reading your compositions. Have a good week.